Yes, sorry, there was a breakup in the. There was some problem, so I couldn't continue in that video. So, anyways, so tomorrow is 15th of August, and I'll be there in the school, and I have to go because when the flag I need to see a flag hoisted on the 15th of August at any cost wherever I am in the world. I'll be there, and I'll make sure that I see my flag uh, flying and swaying in the air, and that's a huge prestige to be. And I am proud to be in this country and a citizen of this country. I am an Indian, and I am proud to be an Indian. And I'm proud to have this color of mine. So I like it. So happy Independence Day in advance, and you guys please do try to hoist a flag at home or something. Do something and sing the national anthem the way I have taught you with the same rhythm. Sing it in your family with all of you, and enjoy your day and sit and relax. Enjoy the past, go into the past, dig into something, watch a movie, and see that. Okay, so let's come back to let's cut it short. Let's come back to SSC. Sorry. So we were on the agricultural part, and I have sent you the videos of the millets. Till millets we have done, and after that we are going to go to the pulses. Generally we know pulses as dal, right? That's what we call. And India is the largest producer as well as the consumer of pulses in the world, because uh, it's a major diet with our rice. We need dal. So it's a part of the legume family. Okay. So what I can say is that it's from the legume family. Legume family is a plant or the fruit or seed of the plant is called a legume or a legum. Legum. When used as dry grain, the seed is called a pulse. Legumes are grown agriculturally, primarily for human consumption, for livestock forage and silage. What is livestock forage? Domesticated animals raised in an agricultural setting to produce labor and commodities such as eggs, meat, milk, fur, leather, and wool. That means the animals which are bred or which are breeded for consumption. And silage is a type of fodder made from green foliage crops which have been preserved by acidification through fermentation. It can be fed to cattle, sheep, or other ruminants. The fermenting process is called silage and as soil enhancing green manure. Now, what is green manure? Green manure is uprooted or sown crop parts to wither on the field so that the soil gets regenerated again, gets healthy again. Now, well known legumes are alfalfa, clover, beans, peas, chickpeas, lentils, lupins, mesquite, taro, soya beans, peanuts, and tamarind. Tamarind is imli. Legumes produce a botanically unique type of fruit, a simple dry fruit that develops from a simple carpel. Develops from a single carpel. Means it's a collective term for the parts of a flower. They produce the fruits and seeds in that flower. Now legumes are notable in that most of them have a symbiotic nitrogen fixing bacteria. Now nitrogen fixation is a process by which molecular nitrogen in the air, we have nitrogen in the air, right, is converted into ammonia or related nitrogenous compounds in the soil. Okay. Legumes are notable in that most of them have a symbiotic nitrogen fixing bacteria in structures called root nodules. Okay. Root nodules are found on the roots of the plant. You will see the small round things, like balls, like a potato, small potatoes on the roots. They form a symbiosis with nitrogen fixing bacteria. They create that. Nitrogen they take from the air and bring it down, which helps in, that's why they play a key role in the crop rotation, legumes. That's why they are also planted sometimes. The term pulse, we can say, it's actually used by the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization, is reserved for legume crops harvested solely for the dry seed. This excludes green beans, green peas, which are considered as vegetable crops. Also excluded seeds that are mainly gone for extraction are oil extraction, oil seeds, soya beans and peanuts. And seeds which are used exclusively for sowing forage or forage. Forage, I told you, they are the plant material eaten by grazing livestock. Pasture or crop residue, immature cereal crops, they are being left for the plants for the fodder, for animals to eat. For sowing forage is clovers and alfalfa. Now, clover is type of a plant which has a legume or a pea. Okay, that's in the temperate northern hemisphere. It grows too much. And alfalfa is again a medicine type of thing in the homeopathic division. Alfalfa is a medicine. It's again a perennial flowering plant, again with the legume based family. Okay, what are the uses of legumes? Farm legumes can belong to many agricultural classes, including forage, grains, blooms, pharmaceutical, industrial, fallow, green manure, timber species. Most commercially farmed species will fill 2 or more roles simultaneously, depending upon the degree of maturity and harvesting time. They are very rich in protein. Human consumption, grain legumes are cultivated for their seeds, which are used for human and animal consumption for the production of oils or industrial uses. Grain legumes include beans, lentils, lupins, peas and peanuts. They have a huge amount of significant amount of protein, dietary fiber, carbohydrates and dietary minerals. 100 grams of chickpeas, or what you call kabuli chole, the big ones, the chole, the big ones, contains 18% of the daily value of protein which you eat, which you need. 30% of daily value for dietary fiber, 43% for folate, 52% for manganese, where they are a source of resistant starch. Okay. Resistant starch is starch including its degradation products that escapes from digestion into the small intestine for healthy individuals. So this is good for your health, which is broken down by the bacteria in the large intestine to produce short chain fatty acids such as butyrate, used by intestinal cells for food energy. So you get good food energy. Okay, these are legumes. So what did we know? Pulses is the largest producer as well as the consumer of pulses in the world. Next video.